I'm sitting and thinking about what I'm going to talk about for this video, and I'm reminded of something that we teach in the coaching school where I teach, which is how to ask questions. And what we teach is asking open-ended questions, and the way that I started teaching myself to ask open-ended questions was saying the word "what," because the literature teaches that good open-ended questions start with the word "what." So when I'm coaching someone and I want to ask a question, I just say the word "what" without really knowing what the full question might be. But then once the word "what" comes out of my mouth, then the rest of the question tends to follow. And it's interesting how this can work. I developed this technique for myself, and now we kind of teach it as standard practice in the school. And the reason it came to mind is because I was sitting here not knowing what I want to talk about, and so I decided, well, I don't want to sit here all night, so I'm just going to press play and see what comes. And this is what came. So yeah, it's kind of a scary thing to leap sometimes, if we don't know what's going to be out there. And I don't know that I recommend it that much, because I've done a fair amount of it, and I think I understand it better than I used to. And I'm not as cavalier about it as I used to be, because I have more experience with it, and so I have more respect for how hard it can be. But it's definitely something that is useful at times, and especially when we're stuck with things, it can be a good technique. Something else I'm thinking about is the use of drugs such as antidepressants, because I'm talking with someone about that now, and I have a good amount of experience with that type of medicine, because I used to take it for a long time, and it took me 4 tries to get off of it. Because it really is a narcotic, and it's addictive, and it has there are withdrawal symptoms when you get off. And I took them for like 8 to 10 years. And in hindsight, I wish I had started talking to a therapist, which I didn't want to do at the time. I wanted a quicker fix. Um, but the way that they work is they prevent you from feeling. So it makes it easier to go through life. But the thing is, you forget how to feel. And then when you go off of them, you start to feel again, and it's overwhelming, which is one of the things that made it so hard for me to get off of them. So life is much better off of that type of medication. And I'm very grateful that I don't use it anymore. And I can remember when I couldn't imagine not being on it. And today, I can't imagine being on it. And that's a good thing.